So I guess this could be a my college future part 3. So what that means is a simpler way to phrase it up, ladies and gentlemen, particularly all my Valley Rich kids out there. A simpler way to phrase it up to you all is that I want to be there full time for your freshman, your sophomore, your junior year, whichever one within those three comes first. Because my master plan is to, whenever I go to college, which is hopefully by next summer, 2020, my hope to God, my plan is to cut 4 years into 2 years of that is God first possible. Because whatever I can do to get that bachelor's degree as quickly as possible and be there for you all day one to help usher you in day one to Alandini's High School, day one, and show you exactly what you're working with towards building the most successful and prosperous, beautiful, prosperous high school career at my alma mater, Alandini's High School. That's what I'm gonna be a part of and I want to be a part of. And God first, I want to definitely, I want to say to hell and back, try my best to be a part of. Honestly, and that's just what it is. Yeah, I got a lot of friends over Valley Ridge, and this is, I guess, starting off. This is with the middle school classes. Starting off 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. If I can be there full time for your high school career, again, it's not to say that I won't be at other schools because I don't know whether I would be doing like a substitute teacher thing or a guidance counselor thing. I don't really know because I know my help is needed at a lot of schools all across our county and at other counties, particularly Duval County, the county that I came from. Yeah, Duval County. Last school I went there was Kearney Middle School. Graduated part of the class of 2013. Just to let you know. So I know my help is needed everywhere, drastically. Literally, look at the news. Look at the news. Not only is just look at the news. I don't want to get into more specifics. Just look at the news. And that's what I'm saying. My help is obviously needed drastically at a lot of different schools. I love being the ambassador of that job. I will never get tired of. But I'm definitely saying that I see the bigger pictures and I want to be there for so many of you kids. Past, present, future. Your little, again, all my friends that I went to school with in Nice, I want to be there for your little brothers and your little sisters of the next generation, like I was there for you during your time at Nice. Whether it's for 1 year, 2 years, whatever, how long you went to school with me, I want to be there for your little brothers and little sisters. Like I was there for you. And by the way, your little brothers and sisters are also my little brothers and sisters. That's how I cherish them to want to, again, care about them, give back to them, and get them on the right path towards God first, Jesus Christ, salvation, succession, and all things which strengthens them. So forth and so forth. You get the point. So whatever I can do, literally, and I got my head on straight with that, is that I'm eyeing the summer 2020. We're going to see everything that continues to progress for the rest of this semester and next semester to see whether or not that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I can rest assure you to get in and get out of college, with this bachelor's degree and be officially, licensed, employed, a part of St. John's, Duval, whatever counties, but definitely St. John's with really any of our schools, but particularly Valley Ridge, Nice, and Passetti. Again, go there and keep on building this infrastructure. It's not to say I'm not continuously building it now. I am, but it's not in the same way. And this infrastructure can only be built to its fullest extent if you're in the schools every day. There's only so much I can accomplish during the sporting events to continue to keep building it. There's only so many things I can do. There's only so many things I can do, so many people I can talk to, so much I can do during the sporting events, and I'm telling you, I'm realizing that almost every single sporting event. There's only so much ground I can cover. And even on after school and weekends, there's only so much ground you can cover. You have to be, and there's so many kids that don't go to the sporting events, particularly if you don't go to basketball, if you don't go to if you don't go to boys basketball and you don't go to football, at least with high school, I know there's so many kids you're never gonna meet. 'Cause that's like saying the entire school goes to those games, and they don't. A good majority, but not the entire school. And there's so many kids I know that could prosper from my help, past, present, and future, during the school day, because they don't go to these sporting events. They're not in any clubs or any academies and so on and so on. There's so many kids that I have that fear in my heart that, trust me, that if it wasn't for their academy or if it wasn't for their club, they wouldn't be there at any sporting events. They wouldn't be there, after school or before school or even during school. They wouldn't be there. And that's one of the top things, and just let everybody know, from whatever school you go to. This is not me trying. I understand. I'll be a great, phenomenal principal, but trust me, that's not it. Again, I know I can't just jump up to being the principal right away. I know I can't do that. No matter how good I am with the kids, no matter how good I am with everybody's respect, I know there's no way in God's name they're just gonna bolt me up to being a principal day one. That's just not gonna happen. I mean, you have to go through years and years of service in schools, of teacher, guidance counselor, whatever. You have to go through years of service. You don't just get jolted up there. I know it doesn't work like that. So I'm not trying to immediately go in there and be a principal. What I am trying to do is God first, do what I can to, whether it's be a substitute teacher, whether it's be and I have said this so many times, I don't really want to be a teacher. I really don't, because I don't really want to be strapped down to one classroom, and I don't want to be responsible for doing these tests. Grading them, that's a whole different thing. But I mean, making the test. I don't really want to be responsible for making the test and so on. And I can't really name a subject that I actually really am passionate about teaching other than music to an extent. But again, we'll see. I got time. I got choices. I got vices, availabilities, you name it. We'll see. But the point is to be there for all my Valley Rich kids and Pacific Wildcats that are right now in 6th, 7th, 8th, to be there for you, part of your freshman year, your sophomore year, whichever one comes first, during your time at Nice, and to give back to you the same way I gave back to your big brothers and sisters that are now in college or right now are juniors and seniors at Nice, or even freshmen and sophomores at Nice. That's the way. That's where I want to start. But particularly juniors and seniors, because the freshmen and sophomores, they didn't go to school with me, so they don't know they wasn't a part of the impact. Or at least they wasn't a part of the impact the way it was during the school day. And I have that feeling that the only way I can, I need to get back during the school day to make this impact. And how do I put this, God? I need to get back during the school day to continuously keep making this impact and building this legacy. I'm thankful for everything that I accomplished when I was there as a school student, but I just can't I can't get it out of my mind that I need to be, every day I'm missing out on something. I can't, it destroys me to see everybody on Instagram, having, I don't really know how their lives are truly going, but, it looks like a majority are happy. And it just annoys me I'm not there to enjoy all those happy times and happy moments, be a part of all that with you. Trust me, that destroys me because I'm so used to it over the years at Nice. And like I said, to anybody who tells me I just need to absolutely move on and do whatever else. Again, you do not know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know my future and so much more. That's not to be disrespectful to anybody, but it's to say that, this is not about money for me when it comes to trying to get back. It's not about money. This is about the impact and the legacy and the culture and the influence that I know can and needs to be built in our K through 12s in order for suicide to go down, depression to go down, mental health, and a bunch of other things I can name. Again, I'm filming this on a Wednesday, so what happened, lockdowns and such, let that never happen again. And what happened last Thursday in California, not gonna say it, but you know what happened if you look the news up in California. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm not saying that with me there, none of this stuff will ever happen again. But I'm willing to bet you, it's gonna be a slimmer percentage than what it is now. At least I would think so, because, ladies and gentlemen, I know what makes kids tick. I know how to talk to kids. I know how to work with kids. I know how to, shine God's light and love on them and let them know how much, again, potential they have. And if anything, like I kind of posted on my Snapchat this summer, I'm pretty much every kid's best friend. I know how to talk to kids, how to work with kids. And again, you're all my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. So I'm going to treat you like that regardless whether you're my student or not. You're my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. And I want you to understand that God loves you, I love you, your family loves you, and so much more. And again, I'll have a conversation with all parents, anybody I need to understand this is who I am. And this is why I'm going to eventually go to college, get this bachelor's degree, and get back as quickly as possible during the day. So what that means, this is so I can be back as consistently as possible during the day. Like, if not every week, at least a couple times a month. Every month. Not just whenever they have IB lunches and testing coordination as you you would see during volunteering. This is not me volunteering. This is me trying what I can to to be back every single day, if not every single day, almost every other day or almost every other week, to be back there, to again shine God's love, shine God's light upon everybody. And again, I'm 5'7", so most of you are probably gonna think I blend in anyway with you, regardless whether you're in middle school or high school. I'm 5'7", so majority of you're probably gonna think to yourself, yeah, he can blend in with us. It's funny. Yeah, I'm 5'7". It's funny me saying that because yeah, it kind of is. But yeah, I'm 5'7", so I can blend in with most of you anyway. But the point there is, ladies and gentlemen, this is all about you're all my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. And I'll tell you that whether I'm a teacher, whether I'm a coach, whether I am, whatever I am, a volunteer, you're all my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. Check up and down this Twitter. Check up, well, not Twitter. Check up and down this. Check up and down my YouTube. With everything I produce, ladies and gentlemen, it's all over my Instagram as well. You're all my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. And this is just me trying to do what I can, not only to give back to you, but this is what I'm trying to do to be there for you as a freshman or sophomore, junior, whichever one comes first, at Nice. Because if anything, Nice runs through the family, and I want everybody to understand. Again, this is me. The same way I was there for the class of 19. Let's actually go further back. The same way I was there for the class of anybody who went to school with me over the last 5 years. Let's go from 2013 to through 2018. Better yet, all the kids that have ever went to school with me. That's a better way of saying it. Who have little brothers and sisters who are currently at Valley or currently at Pacetti or anywhere, period, but definitely those two schools. This is just me, trying to be there for your little brother and your little sister the same way I was there for you, as a school student. We were both school students at the same time. And that's what this is. I can't just keep watching all these happy moments that people are having on Instagram and not think to myself, darn, I should be a part of that. I should be a part of that moment. I mean, look at me. I'm super positive and everybody acknowledges that and everybody loves me. I mean, every time I come around, everybody's like, now, not only are they asking me what am I doing now, but they're also telling me how much they love me, how much I mean to them, and how much they miss me. Everybody's saying, we miss you, Nate. Yeah, I miss you too. And this is one of the only other ways I could think about getting back. Because the type of volunteering that I was trying to do doesn't exist. The type of volunteering that I wanted to do doesn't exist. Supposedly one of our administrators told me that. The type of volunteering I wanted to do was be there every day as a volunteer with you all in the classroom, passing out papers, helping give instructions, and whatever else. Grading test papers and more. That type of volunteering, the administrator told me, that doesn't exist. The type of volunteering that I know exists is being there for you during IB lunches and testing coordinations. Those are the top two that I know exist. And if I can be back there for that, whether it's once a month, once every 2-3 months, 3 times a semester, I don't care. I'll be there. That's the first crack at it. The first crack at it is that. Other than that, being a visitor, I would say, again, to donate to teachers and stuff like that, because I got a lot of stuff to donate. And then other than that, the third thing, the most surefire thing I know I can do is, yeah, if I gotta just force myself into college by next summer to run through it like like Lightning McQueen, I'm gonna do that. Again, hopefully cut 4 years into 2 years, or even into lesser than that, and just do what I can to get this bachelor's degree as fast as possible, and be there for so many of you in your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, because I cannot see myself. Because again, we are all family here, and I can't see myself not being there for you in school during the day, making the same impact on you as I did your older sibling. I can't see myself not being there. I just cannot see myself not being there. This is legacy, this is impact, this is family, this is morals, this is passion, this is school spirit, school pride. This is God first, everything we need to do to help clean up our culture from the inside out and give everybody something bold and brave to believe in for the advance of all people through Christ, who strengthens us. So yeah, I've explained this in almost every other way I could. Thank you all for listening, watching, and subscribing. So this is pretty much my college future part 3. God bless. And yeah, we'll see. I'll keep giving everybody updates on it. And like I said, in that case, I'll probably keep explaining the same thing 10 more times. We'll see. Take care, your boy, man. Engine to the city. Out.